That call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He's keeping it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Running it with Hampton. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
13 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Back to Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Nix from the gun. He's got it. It's in close. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Jets 10.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Will begin his return from the 11. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, this is Scatterboot. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Scatterboot. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
In motion, the slot man right. And they'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Ravens are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most, and we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Here's Hampton, open the drive. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Jets take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. In the air on 1st down, Rogers finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
It's Scandoo on 2nd down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Rogers. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Ravens and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. On the counter, it's Hampton. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Hampton gets the handoff. He's stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our 2nd half. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Designed run. Here's Nix. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Looking right, and he finds it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Draw play here, Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets offense now set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scannaboo. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. This is Scannaboo, left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They motion Tucker over left. And Scannaboo on 3rd. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punting unit out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Hampton trying the left side. Shoots away from one. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Nix holds on to it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Nix is hit. He lost that football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Harrison Jr.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
And the Jets down.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going right back to Scatterboo. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Jets. First down. First and goal, New York.
Now here's Rodgers. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
To number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Motion to receiver left.
Brings up second and goal.
Scatterboo takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical third down.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal. Here's Rodgers. Screen here for Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Jets.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Rodgers has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Jets will line up for a two-point
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yet no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
Making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Hampton now up the middle. He brushed him, caught up a tackle, but he lost the football. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Again, it's Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
The tackle by Brian Burns. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, here's Nix. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Nix. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set now. 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw. Here's Nix. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it here with Hampton. No challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now...
Here's Nix to throw. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This from 30 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Say it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets out to be